This is my start in Hypixel Skyblock, and I hope you enjoy. Basically, yeah, I'm just doing an Iron Man profile where I go and see how far I can get. Honestly, no pressure on it. I'm going to go and destroy this log and start off a beautiful journey, and I got disconnected. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, at least I could get over to this cobblestone minion pretty fast, and what I did next would amaze you. I went into my crafting table, 50 billion IQ energy. I made a bunch of slabs, and I made a little bridge. But that's okay. That's all in the plans here. So I made this bridge and connected with my cobblestone minion, and then went underneath the cobblestone minion and grabbed the Skyblock items, which is funny because this is like, other than like a stranded profile, like this is the furthest thing from Skyblock. It's literally just like a MMORPG. But anyways, I went and destroyed this tree with my bare fists and then went into the main island, the hub, and ran around for a bit, explored it. It's been changing quite a bit since I last remembered it, so it took me a bit of refreshing. But then I got to the mining district, which is where I was going to go into the coal mine and get some coal and stone. So I made a stone pickaxe after I did a little bit of coal mining and just gathered up some cobblestone, nothing crazy. And then I had enough cobblestone after a while to make a cobblestone minion. So then I went back to my private island, grabbed up some stuff, and then crafted up the rest of the stone tools that would make me super successful. But yeah, Hypixel Skyblock has changed so much since I've last played it, and I definitely want to like play it again and learn some new stuff. Then I got to the forest and I talked to this lumberjack, and he was like, yo, man, I need some help. Freeloader, whatever. We had a stare down. Then I bought two axes because they're so cheap, a sweet axe and an efficient axe. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to use both. I'll probably put them on all in the museum anyways eventually. But yeah, I used this sweet axe first because it would give you apples, which is actually kind of fun because although you can't really eat in Hypixel, the apples you can always sell. So it's like a little bit of like bonus profit on the side. But yeah, here's me just leveling up my foraging, chopping away. Nothing too crazy, just chopping away. Then I got back to my island and upgraded my cobblestone minion, or at least one of them, because I had two at that point. And then I made an oak minion, level 1. But honestly, I was about to log off, and so it was like a nice little like thing to have set on my island to generate passively when I was gone. Then I went to the coal mine and mined some coal, and I even found a fairy soul. But don't ask me to get a bunch of fairy souls. I don't want to collect them all. Then I went to the farm. The farm is so addicting early game. You level up your farming so much, and all you do is just punch wheat. And other than not having like telekinesis, so it doesn't go right into your inventory, being at the farm is so enjoyable. So I made a wooden hoe, and then with that hoe, I was able to put a bunch of wheat around it to make my first wheat minion. Nice. So now I had 4 minions placed down. I was balling big time. Next, I went to the graveyard. The graveyard is nothing special. Honestly, it's like one of the most boring parts of the map. I know there's the crypts, but I don't know. I'm too far away from that. So yeah, I just killed a bunch of graveyard zombies, got my combat to level 1, and then got bored killing all those guys. So then I went to the spider's den. The spider's den is definitely a big step up in difficulty, especially because I had 0 defense at the time. So I don't know what I was thinking. I pretty much died instantly as soon as I tried to kill some spiders. I didn't even kill a single spider before I died first. But eventually I killed a spider. Then I went to the like rain slime part of things because it was raining, and I also died to a slime. So that's beautiful. Then I got sick of dying, so then I went to the park, and at the park I was mining quite a bit of like birch, but nothing else really. I think I ended up going back. I don't even show it, but I ended up going back and getting all the other logs. But yeah, just birch for now. That would be my 5th minion. So now I had all 5 minion slots actually being used, but I already had a 6th minion by now, so I probably needed a 6th minion, but that's okay. Yeah, I just built it out with dirt, and that would be the beginning of a lot of placing dirt to get this island flat. Later on, I went to the barn, and the barn has all kinds of animals, so that was pretty nice. I just like ran around killing animals. Pretty relaxing, honestly. Pretty therapeutic. Yeah, then I mined some potatoes. This always gives, for whatever reason, the barn always reminds me of Technoblade. I think I just remember watching one of his videos, and he was at the barn in Skyblock or something, and I don't know, it makes me think of Technoblade, so rest in peace, buddy. But yeah, I just mined some carrots and some potatoes, and then eventually made my way over to the melons and the pumpkins, and even just kind of wandered around that place for a while, and I had such a full ender chest, as you can see. It was just full of like all the different random items you get from Skyblock, and so I know I needed to make a pretty legit like storage for it. I eventually ended up making a potato minion when I organized my inventory, and even ran into the hub to buy from the builder because I wanted to expand my island and make a storage system. So I bought a ton of grass from him, and grass was so cheap. It's like 2 coins per grass. So I just bought like a bunch of stacks of it, and I felt rich. And here's me like finally figuring out, oh, I should probably expand my place with a bunch of grass. So I placed down a bunch of grass, and I even had my potato minion that needed to be placed down. There he is. I made a second one. I don't even know why I made a second one. I didn't realize it at the time, but now I have 2 potato minions. So infinite content right there. All right, next, quite a bit of stuff got cut out and not recorded, and that's on me. So I'm going to recreate it all, and it's going to look really cool. Ready? Go. So one of the first things I did is I got really into the mines, like really into it. I wanted all the minerals. So here in the gold mine, I was able to get much more coal the deeper I went. But yeah, just did a ton of mining in here. And I did so much mining that I even got this guy, my rock pet. Look at him. Just a rock. That's it. But you can even go even deeper into the deep caverns. I guess, yeah, I forgot the name there. But you keep going into the deep caverns, and then that's where the real magic happens. So I would go into here, and I spent too much time in here. Honestly, way too much time, where I should probably put on my armor. So yeah, I had gold, coal, iron, but then the fun thing about the deep quarry here is that you can keep going to lapis, and I was getting tons of lapis, and that's actually where I created my lapis magnetic pickaxe. Yeah, this thing's a beast. It gives you so much XP, and XP is huge in the early game of Skyblock because there's so many enchantments you need to use. Next was redstone as well. Then the slime dungeon here with a bunch of slime and emeralds. And then the real scary place, which is the diamond reserve. And this is where you'd have to avoid diamond zombies and skeletons to hopefully find some diamonds. And I am not finding any here, and I am naked. So here we go. Boop. All right, I gotta get out of here. And lastly, at the very bottom, besides the dwarven mines, is the obsidian sanctuary, and I won't even run around in here, but yeah, same thing, diamonds everywhere, and high risk, high reward, and I died so many times down here. I don't know if you can tell, like, I don't know if there's a way to check, I'm sure there is, but I would die so often down here, but it's just so worth it to see all of the different diamonds and stuff. And after that, I built like my life depended on it. I would build so much here in terms of just getting a flat grass plateau. That's all I cared about, and that's all I worked on. So beautiful. All right, after some off-camera mining, this is how we are looking. Yeah, I've done a lot, let's be honest. I was away for a little bit, and it is pretty extreme. So here's the progress. I know I skipped a few stages, but also it's just so, like, tedious. I feel like it's, like, pretty boring, like it happens every time. So once I get... Gosh, these guys are not leaving me alone. Just a second. I gotta go. Oh, just a second. I made this cleaver. I don't really know how. Can you not use your offhand? Yeah, I made this cleaver. To be honest, I don't even know how I crafted it. Let's see. You make the cleaver just with 4 gold and 2 sticks. It was pretty simple. So anyways, I have this cleaver, and it hits a couple enemies at once, which is pretty sweet. And then also here, for my minions, I have a... I gotta turn this down, sorry. And also for my minions, I have a ton of different minions. Right now, they're all, like, farming based. I just felt like that is what I wanted. And then I have this lapis minion for experience, which is a whole different skill tree, because I like to make experience potions and enchant my gear. So after I clear out some of these guys, you can see my island. I completely flattened it. So I basically mined out everything. I mined out all the bottom on each island, and then just connected everything with dirt. So you can see it was just flat there. But anyways, another thing I did is if you go into spawn, you can give, I want to say it's like 5 blocks of gold and 5 blocks of coal and like $10,000 or something, 10,000 coins. And with that, you can buy a bee pet. So I have a level 45 bee pet. Claim it here. If I go into my pets, I have a bee pet. I don't think he's visible. I have to turn that on. But anyways, that's what I did. And then also, I have been, you know, doing some off-camera mining. And so, literally off-camera mining. And so, if I look at my collections over here, I put a bunch of chests together with item frames, so they were facing sideways, trap chests and normal chests back and back. And basically each thing is a different, you know, item, different piece of gear. And so like seeds, I have seeds here, and then like enchanted seeds, and then a bunch of seeds. I have wheat, a bunch of wheat, cobblestone, stone stuff. You get the gist. Some of my collections are way better than others. So like let's take I don't know, lapis. I have like a bunch of enchanted lapis. Like that's a ton of lapis versus rabbit's foot, not that much. Cacti, I have some things, but not a ton. I've even been to different places like the Galatea and just played a little bit, but not too much. I really haven't done that much. But yeah, this is about all I have. Just a bunch of items in this. But anyways, a big part of the game is collecting minions, and so while I've been doing some off-camera mining, I have also gotten minions, and also mined enough to get a rock pet and a wolf pet. The wolf pet, all you have to do is talk to the bestiary guy with the skill tree. What do you call that? Yeah, bestiary. But also, I can use the pets and XP share, so I do that sometimes as well. But anyways, let's collect my minions. So I've got this bee pet out, and then I'll like collect them, craft them up, move on. So this is like cocoa bean minion, and then as I collect, I like to level them up. Looks like I cannot level some of them up. Cacti. There we go. Pumpkin. But also by doing this, I'm just getting a bunch of items quickly without needing to spend a ton of time showing you guys like the process of getting more items, because it just takes a while like to level up certain minions, and so I kind of time skip that. And let me just collect all my minions here, and then we'll see what we're looking like. Okay, so another thing I haven't even done at all yet is the talismans. I've pretty much never crafted any talismans in this profile, so let's try it out. Farming and speed talismans. Okay. And then basically with talismans, you go to your bag, accessories. Oh, I had one. I had a campfire badge. And I get more speed and better farming. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I think another thing is showing off this enchanting, and then we'll move on. So if I go and collect my lapis minion here, there is so much lapis. And with that, I can craft enchanted lapis. And if I grab out all of my enchanted lapis, and I also have some glass bottles, I believe. Yes. So if I craft all of my things into grand experience bottles, I've got 9. I can do quite a bit of damage. Oh, I've also need to show off whatever armor set. So I have a couple here. This one is just cobblestone into prospecting, so it's kind of my mining set. This one is a farming set. You just make it with wheat. This one is a leaflet set. I think it's just oak. This one is kind of my mining. It's like my real mining one. I found this miner chestplate by defeating some very strong miner zombies and skeletons. I fished this, I guess, or something. And then this one is my wood harvesting outfit. But for now, I usually do this one. I put reinforced on all of it, which just means they get defense. But yeah, I'm pretty strong. 222 defense, or relatively strong. So what I've been doing is I'll throw an item in the enchanting, and you can pick what enchant it gets, and it will tell you how much it costs. So like that pickaxe is pretty much maxed for where I'm at in the game, and then this cleaver I can do more on. Let's see, like let's put prot 5 on all my gear. Actually, maybe I can craft diamond. Diamond would probably make more sense. So I just have regular diamond here. I'll make a helmet, leggings, and boots. That's better. Yeah, I forgot I had diamond. So I can also just get rid of this iron stuff. Okay, so now I'll go here, put prot 5 on all these pieces, and you can see how much experience I'm getting just from these little bottles. Nice. Alright, well that's about that. Off-camera mining complete. You guys see how much progress I made. Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Alright, well after all that off-camera mining, I would like to end off this video with where my progress is at. So I've been getting plenty of lapis, as you can see here, And I've been basically converting it into enchanted lapis and doing some enchanting. So let me do a little bit more of that. Let's convert this into enchanted lapis. And I should have quite a bit of glass still, probably in this little miscellaneous chest. Yes. So if you are trying to learn anything from this video, this is a super OP strat. And now I'll take off all my armor. Does anything need more enchantments? Some of them do. Like I'll put respiration on this. What else do I need? Aqua Infinity for 15? Sure. Oh, all my pieces need thorns as well. Thorns 3 is 45 though. That's expensive for every piece of gear. Alright. Helmet's maxed out for now. Not really, but you get the gist. Thorns 3 for 45. Perfect. Chestplate. Got it. Pants. Pants are usually boring. Pants need another enchant. And then lastly, boots. Boots have a few different things. Feather falling 5. Sure. Thorns 3 for 45. And the next edition of this Hypixel Skyblock world, we should definitely do some dungeons, because dungeons are fun and kind of a fun way to get some unique gear at the beginning. And Depth Strider 3. Alright, pretty good gear. Can my sword learn anything? Let's see. Ooh, swords you can learn a lot. Cubism? Sure. I'll learn some cubism. Cleave 5? You bet. Is it 50 for Cleave 5? Oh my goodness. Lifesteal 3 for 30? Sure thing. Oh, this sword's going to be pretty good now. And then I'll use my last one on whatever giant killer level I need. Giant killer 3. Alright. Well, we leveled up quite a bit there. Yeah, enchanting all the way to enchanting 12. What are my other stats? Let's check. Enchanting 12, combat 10, farming 13, fishing 6, mining, is that 14? Wow, 14. Yeah, but I've been putting in some good work. I feel like next episode, I definitely need to go for some of the upgraded items, because I have pretty good skill averages for this early game. But yeah, that's it. That's the perfect start to Hypixel Skyblock. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like to see more, let me know, because I would love to do some more.